good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield, Illinois, where the 7-12 Pittsfield Sockies take on the 13-10 Payson Seymour Indians. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us this evening as the Sockies and the Indians go head-to-head in a little powwow here tonight at Boschel Gym. We'll talk about the matchup after this time out of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, feels like I'm no halo.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, with locations at Pittsfield, Berry, Hannibal, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank serving the region with the best in banking services close to where you live and always with you on the go with Great Rivers Bank. Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. The 7-11 Pittsfield Sockies are looking to break a two-game losing streak as they lost on Saturday to Jerseyville 59-48 after falling to Petersburg Porta 63-42 last Thursday here at home. They're looking to right the ship a bit and get their 8th win of the season, taking on this 13-10 Seymour High Indian team, who picked up a win last Friday against Southeastern 66-57, rebounding from a loss earlier in the week to Brown County 65-58. A lot of common opponents between these two squads, and Payson with a couple of wins where Pittsfield had losses, including against Triopia, Menden Unity, North Green. Both teams have beaten Rushville Industry, Southeastern, Camp Point Central. So a lot of common opponents between the two, but that doesn't really matter here tonight as you have to go head-to-head. Of course, we've seen the Indians. They're a team that lives and dies by the three just a bit. And when they are living, they are very, very good at it. And when they're not, it can be a little bit of a struggle for the Indians, and we've seen them at both of those ends of the spectrum this season. The Sockies just struggle to score on a regular basis, it seems like, on the offensive side, so they're looking to find a little more consistent scoring. And I would say that I agree with what Brad Tomave said after the game here last Thursday. When those younger guys are in, it seems like the offense does flow a little bit smoother, and I think you'll see more and more of that as the season continues to progress. We're about a week away from the postseason seedings for high school boys basketball. Of course, Payson Seymour will be in 1A. Pittsfield will be in 2A. Saki's regional sectional complex is not an easy one with the likes of West Hancock, Auburn, Williamsville, Illini West, and some other talented squads from around that Springfield area. So Pleasant Plains, this is going to be quite the challenge, but they have some opportunities here to finish out the regular season on a high note and get to playing their best basketball as they move forward. We'll step aside of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Talk more about it on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Action tonight between the Payson Seymour High School Indians and the Pittsfield Sakis on Central Illinois Sports. And we'll have action for you throughout the week as well. No game tomorrow night. Pittsfield does go to Auburn, but unable to go cover that contest due to some other commitments. Thursday night, we're back here for girls basketball action as the Lady Sakis play host to the North Green Lady Spartans. Friday night right here at Voschel Gym. It'll be Pittsfield taking on Brown County on the boys' side. JV game at 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow there. And then on Saturday, we'll head to the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School for the KHQA Superfan Shootout, where the Pittsfield Lady Sakis will be in action against the West Hancock Lady Titans in the game that'll start at 11 a.m. So that's a look at how you can watch all the action throughout the week on Central Illinois Sports. We certainly are glad you've chosen to do so this evening. These two squads matching up here. Payson Seymour and Pittsfield, neither team with a lot of height. Really match up size-wise pretty good. Of course, as we told you, Payson Seymour probably has a little more ability to score the ball on a consistent basis. When this team is clicking on all cylinders from the three-point arc especially, Jack, they can put up a bunch of points in a hurry.
Well, and they kind of got Nicholas Boone a little bit more involved in the offense, according to head coach Tyler Dushinsky and assistant Austin Granberg. And that's one of the things they're hoping to do is develop a little bit more of a post play in that action, because when they go inside out, they got three guys on the outside that can flat light it up.
Pittsfield gets a little healthier tonight with the return of Carter Frazier. He won't be in the, and as we talked about, they've been playing a lot of those young guys, Silas Smith, Brody Tomhave, Colin Bernard, a little bit of Ryan Harris here and there, and those guys are getting some valuable minutes here in their freshman and sophomore seasons. Yeah,
I tell you, they're all maturing each and every game, getting a little bit more strength. That will help a lot, and that's the kind of things that they're going to have to do to be able to progress into that varsity action. I will say for the JV team, they figured out a way to get way behind in the last few games and come back and get victories.
Just trying to make it more difficult on themselves. I don't think that's probably the game plan, although with Scott Bacon, you just never know.
And you know, on the other side, I told Tyler Dushinsky we might have to add on to the bench, because it seems like throughout the night the more people that show up, the more assistant coaches he's got, and he's added another one in a senior that graduated last year.
There's a lot of help in the stands and sometimes some of the guys that are actually coaching as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's step aside to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make action tonight possible for you on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. I want to let you know we'll have the annual Central Illinois Sports All-Star Game. Mark your calendars now for Sunday, March 23rd for the action. Time and location still to be determined, but mark your calendar for Sunday, March the 23rd, and should be a lot of fun, as it is each and every year. That means, Jack, we're getting ready to wind down another basketball season.
Yeah, basketball all-star games are going to be coming up. Postseason, the girls' regional and sectional sites will be, the sites are set, but the seeds will come out tomorrow night. And a week from tomorrow night, it'll be the boys. They do it all online, so we'll be able to get that in the next couple of days after that. And want to let you also know that the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Westtown Ford Girls All-Star Game will be March the 9th at 2 o'clock at Illinois College. And we're looking forward to that one, too. And then we'll turn around and have the boys' All-Star Game on the 23rd of March. And those are always fun. Of course, we'll have an alumni game. Want you to come to that. Mike Smith, you're home, I hear, sick, and hope you're getting better. And I haven't seen the Swartz boys' mom and dad, and that's unusual not to see them in the gym. So you're at home. If you're at home fighting some sickness or you're just busy doing other things, good evening to you also.
Let's step aside here as they'll have the national anthem here inside Postal Gymnasium. When we come back, the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you on Central Illinois Sports.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers, And new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm and Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, from snacks and hoodies to power tools, lawn chairs, and all of your ice removal needs, which you might need tomorrow. It's Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com, as nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. The Payson Seymour Indians 13-10 under head coach Tyler Dushinsky. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 senior. That's Lane Parker. At a second guard, he's a 6'1 senior Brody Deeker, and the third guard is the 6'1 senior Blake Schwartz. At a forward, he's a 6'1 junior Nolan Sparks. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior Nicholas Boone. Boone, Sparks, Schwartz, Deeker, and Parker for the Seymour High Indians. For Pittsfield, Brad Tomei, their head coach, 7-12 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 junior Hayden Gratton. At a second guard, the 5'10 junior Rigston Bonds. And at the third guard, he's a 5'11 senior in Connor Sweeting. Taylor Graham, the leading scorer for the Sockeye, starts as a 5'10 junior, and at forward, the 6'2 senior Clayton Reinhardt. Reinhardt, Graham, Sweeting, Bonds, and Gratton for Pittsfield. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Boschel Gymnasium next.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Payson Seymour win the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers and lettering here tonight, while Pittsfield in the home whites with the red numbers and black trim. Graham will jump in the center for Pittsfield against Deeker for Payson Seymour. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Our tip is up and controlled by the Sakis, and we're underway here from Boschel Gymnasium. Trap on the wing, Grattan is going to be called for a travel and a turnover right out of the gates for Pittsfield. 8 seconds into the ball game as he got caught in the trap on the sideline.
I don't think I realized 10 seniors on this Seymour Indian team. Don't see that often anymore.
Schwartz into the front court, and long pass finds Deeker. Between the circles to Sparks. On the dribble against the man-to-man of Bonds. Works the ball down low to Boone. He'll take a single bounce of it. To Schwartz, top of the key. Gets a screen, fires away from downtown too hard. Rebound will go out of bounds and will head the way of Pittsfield.
32 seconds into the game, no score. Pittsfield will get the opportunity.
Oh, they foul.
On who?
On Graham?
No, they called it on Payson. Called on Deeker.
No, they called it on Graham. 24 is what he just said. I don't think they necessarily know what they called.
I think we're going to find out again. Confusion sets in, and we'll get it figured out.
Both coaches appear to be upset either way. They don't even know what they're upset about yet. But let's wait and see what the call is here.
One will be more upset than the other in just a moment or two.
Didn't really see much. They're going to say it is on. I have no idea.
I mean, it just looked like the ball went out of bounds, did it not?
It appears that somehow a foul was called on Taylor Graham, but Pittsfield is going to have the ball, which so they called it on Graham. Now Tyler Dushinsky saying, well, if they called it on them, how do they have the ball?
Okay, Graham with a foul, his first team first, but I'm not sure how Pittsfield ended up with it, but that's where we're at. You know,
I can honestly say I've never seen that before. 7:28 to play in the first. Now they're going to say, Eric Grady saying it has to be Payson's ball if you call the foul on Pittsfield.
That makes sense.
Yes, it would. And now they'll give the ball to Payson. And now Eric Grady will go talk to Brad Tomave and say, I don't know, Brad. Well, they understand that one. All right, here we go. 7:24 to play in the first. Here's Sparks. Out to Barker, back to Sparks, top of the key. On the right side, Deeker on the dribble drive. He'll pass it across. Quick pass out top. Now to Deeker on the right wing. Lets the defender fly by, loses the ball and out of bounds, and they believe they refer to that as ball don't lie. As Pittsfield will get the ball back. 7:09 to play in the first.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
That means things take care of themselves.
Sometimes, not always in this world. Sweeting with the basketball near the half-court line, works it to Graham. On the right side to Bonds, works out of that corner. Nearly lost the ball out of bounds. Around it comes to Sweeting on the left side. He'll give it out top to Graham. Straight on three is no good. Rebound down to Grattan. Fouled by Reinhardt, no call. Puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound pulled in here by Bonds on the offensive board. Skips it across to Grattan. Now to Graham from the left side for a three. And this time he finds the arc from behind the arc and makes it 3-0. 6:30 to play in the opening period on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Now we got points.
Barker with the basketball to Schwartz. Works it to Deeker. Now back to Barker. He'll fire away, try to tie this game up. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Payson Seymour's Blake Schwartz. A chance for the Indians to capitalize on a second chance opportunity here.
Shoot a lot of threes, get a lot of deep rebounds.
Here's Sparks on a little take to the hoop. He'll put it up and in for two and put the Indians on the board with 6 minutes to play in the first. Graham has picked it up in the backcourt, and now he has thrown it to David Marable, who was one of the better players for Pittsfield on the 91 state championship team, but he has exhausted his eligibility, so it'll be a turnover, as was out of bounds on the side.
And he never wanted the ball outside the paint.
A chance for the Indians to shoot for their first lead of this contest. All comes free throw line to Deeker. Look to Sparks. Kicks it back out to Deeker on the wing. Tyler Dushinsky calls out the play call for his squad. Left side Barker looking for Deeker. Ball was a little behind him, knocked away, and then he rolled with it. That'll be a travel on the Indians. Their second turnover of the contest. Both teams with a pair of turnovers with 5:29 to play in the first.
The 1-2-2 giving Pittsfield some trouble in the three-quarter court.
Bonds with it, finds Graham. He'll attack down low and is fouled on the floor. And there'll be ball out of bounds to the Saukeys.
That one will go against Lane Barker, his first, team first. 5:21 left first quarter, 3-2 here.
Graham on the inbounds, finds Bonds now out top. Sweeting around the horn, it goes to Grattan on the left side. Thought about the three, now puts it on the deck. To Bonds, now Graham, he'll set up for a three. It's short, no, it's good. That ball looks short out of his hand the entire way, but Graham knocks it down for his second three of the night and makes it a 6-2 Saukey advantage.
His radar a little better than yours, apparently.
The old eyes to start with they used to be, you know. The end of the front court. Graham now will knock it away. Ball run down by Barker, though. Out to Schwartz. Now Sparks. Around the horn it goes to Deeker. 4:45 to play in the first. Indians down by 4. Top of the key. Sparks for a straight-on three. It's no good. And Grattan controls the board for Pittsfield. Works it to Bonds. Now Grattan. Right side Graham. Can they try to find him open again? Bonds now gets it out front for a three. It's off the iron. No good. Boone with the board for the Seymour High Indians. Schwartz, a little change of pace, blows by the defender, shot up good, but they'll say he was fouled first on the floor.
Foul will go against Rigston Bonds. It'll be his first, team second. Payson with the ball under the basket.
Inbounds to Deeker. He'll hand to Sparks in the corner. Schwartz, I think, would like somebody to come out and set a screen for him. Instead goes to Deeker in the paint. Turnaround shot, one-hander, no good. Boone kept it alive. Barker runs down the rebound.
Third offensive board already for Payson.
To Sparks. Leaves it over to Schwartz for the deep three. No good as it's an air ball, and the rebound will go out of bounds, and it'll be Pittsfield basketball.
Taylor Graham said, I ought to grab that ball, but the last time that we tried to do that, they called a foul on me. So
but nearly gave us the ball. Bernard will come into the game. Colin Bernard, the freshman, sitting down the senior Sweeting. Halfway through quarter number one, it's a 6-2 Pittsfield advantage.
Bobby Harris will check in on the next dead ball.
Bernard with it out top to Graham. He's got all 6 of the points for the Saukeys in the early going. Now Reinhardt top of the key. He thought about a three once. Free throw line to Bernard.
It was out at Lowry Park, I think.
Down low, Graham on a tough turnaround, gets it to go. He's got an early 8 for the Saukeys, and Pittsfield has a 6-point lead. Sparks will walk it toward the front court. On the right side to Barker, hands it back to Sparks. Deeker free throw line. Pulls up in the paint, shot won't roll through, and the rebound down to Bernard as the freshman grabs his first board. Graham with it the other way, right side Bonds. Around the horn it comes to Grattan on the left wing. Works off of the screen for a three, off the mark. Rebound to Boone, his second. Sparks trots it across for the Indians. To Barker, good look three, left side, it's off the mark. Indians are not hot from downtown to start this game. And Bernard has his second board. Graham brings it into the front court. Little hop, skip, pull up, jump shot won't go. Barker with the rebound for Payson Seymour. Rebounds to be had so far as now Deeker takes the ball to the hoop, puts it up and in for 2, and makes it an 8-4 score.
I think it was the intent of this team to see Deeker putting some shots up in the paint, and that time he got her down.
2:19 to play in the first. Indians have cut it to a 4-point Pittsfield advantage. Grattan with the top of the key. Looks off the screen from right out. Now to Graham left side. Gets the feet set. Fires away. This time off the mark. Rebound. Boone has it and gets it to his teammate Barker. To Sparks. Now to Deeker on the right wing. But a quick first quarter. Left side Schwartz. To Deeker way out top. Had to run it down. Sparks with the basketball with the freshman and Bernard guarding him. Looks off the little rub screen. Schwartz now has it knocked loose, and they'll say that Bonds has the reach-in foul.
He'll pick up his second, third team foul. Riggs Bonds will have to sit down. Brody Tom Have into the game, and also Bobby Harris, the senior.
Landon Gooding the other way is into the game. Also into the contest is Jordan Martin for Payson Seymour. Harris is a junior.
I had to run that one through. Whew.
Schwartz with it on the wing right side. Skips it across to Sparks. Now to Schwartz. As they play a little pitch and catch out top. Now they'll get Barker involved in the left wing. He's trying to dial long distance and knocks it home. Lane Barker with the 3 and cuts the Pittsfield lead down to 1. Little 5-0 run by the Indians after they trailed by 6. Tom Hay with the basketball into the front court. Has picked up the bounce on the wing. Trapped there. Now to Bernard between the circles. Hands it off to Grattan with 1:07 to play in the opening period. Tom Hay, left side 3 ball on the way. Good for Brody Tom Hay. He'll knock down his first shot of the night to make it an 11-7 Saki lead.
Sakis are 3 for 7 from 3. That's pretty good for them.
Schwartz brings it into the front court against Harris. To Parker, another good look 3. Shot is good, but they'll say an offensive foul going to be called. Nope, a defensive foul going to be called. Count the basket and give the ball to the Indians.
Bernard picks up the foul, his first, team 4th. 11-10 ball game, and now Payson shoots for her first lead change.
Lob pass comes into Deeker. Tries the dribble drive, kicks to the wing to Martin. He'll let it fly from downtown, no good. Graham with the box out and the rebound. To Bernard on the run into the front court. Through a pass tip, run down by Graham. Over to Tom Hay. Now to Bernard for a 3. It's too long. Rebound secured by Gooding for Payson Seymour. Gets it to Deeker with 19 seconds to play in the first. Baseball pass over to Barker for a 3 off the iron, no good. And Bobby Harris has the rebound for the Sakis. They'll hold for 1 as Graham brings it into the front court. Right side Tom Hay to Grattan with 7. Over to Graham it goes, 5 to shoot. Thought about the 3, out top Grattan. He'll rise and fire away from downtown, no good. And the rebound will be loose as the buzzer sounds. And after 1, it's Pittsfield 11, Payson Seymour 10. Back with you after this timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Ready to start quarter number 2, 11-10 the lead for Pittsfield after the first. Payson Seymour will have the basketball to start the second period.
Pittsfield 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 9 from the arc, both 33%, haven't shot a free throw. 4 of 13 for 28% for Payson. They're 2 of 9 from the arc, no free throws shot, no ties, no lead changes. 11-10 Pittsfield after 1.
Gooding will bring the ball toward the front court for the Seymour High Indians. On the attack for the first time in this second quarter. Deeker looks back door to Schwartz. Shot no good, but there's the rebound by Boone. Put back, won't fall. Gets it again, puts it up, can't get it to roll through. And Grattan with the rebound for the Sakis. He finds Carter Frazier, who brings it into the front court. Leaves it off on the wing to Graham. Graham right side, Tomei. Silas Smith has also checked in, the 6'3 sophomore for the Sakis. Here's Graham on a pull-up shot from the baseline, up and good.
He's got 10.
10 of his team's 13. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 7:19 to play in the half. Schwartz going to try the dribble drive, a little up and under and in for 2 for Blake Schwartz.
Unusual for him to be in the second quarter with only 2 points.
Yeah, but he's a kid that can put him in a hurry, too.
Oh my.
Grattan on the right side finds Frazier. Over to Tom Abe on the left side for a three. It's an air ball this time. The rebound run down by Jordan Martin. For the third time, the Indians have a chance to take their first lead of the contest. As Deeker leaves it out to Schwartz. Says, go get it. And he did. Wants to get a little action going to the left wing. Now goes to the right. Pull-up shot from the free throw line. Tough shot, no good. And Boone, a foul on the rebound.
Nicholas Boone will pick up his first team foul, second quarter. Into the ball game comes Nolan Sparks, and he will sit down Landon Gooding as Payson's went real deep already.
6:30 to play in the half. It is hot in here tonight. Holy cow.
Not as hot as Camp Point Central's gym last night.
Goodness, here's a pass threading the needle. Carter Frazier, not a bit of seamstress back in his first life, makes it a 15-12 advantage as Grattan, the recipient of the good find. Out on it is Deeker to the half-court circle, and Sparks. Kicks to the wing, Schwartz. Pass down low. Deeker trying to get posted up. It'll give him go back to Schwartz. Got two defenders off of their feet. Shot no good, but fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line.
First free throws of the game. Graham will pick up his second foul. First team foul the second quarter. And when 10 of your 15 points are about to sit on the bench, you get a little nervous. 5:57 left in the half. 15-12 Pittsfield. Schwartz's first is good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Paul Petty was going to go in the game.
He has also exhausted his eligibility.
Blake Schwartz, second, is in and out, no good, and an offensive rebound comes to Sparks.
Out to Schwartz for a three, and the Indians have their first lead of the night, 16-15. Schwartz knocks down the open tray. 5:45 to play in the half. Pittsfield's led by as many as 6. Indians with their first lead, this 1-point advantage. Pass had to be saved in by Grattan. Sweeting now on the wing. They'll work the dribble, look for the back door, wasn't open. Now Smith out to Tom Habe around the horn, Grattan. Used the screen for a moment. Now right side Sweeting couldn't get free for the three. To Frazier on the left side. Back to Grattan, right wing, three ball on the way. Rims in and out, no good. Boone with another rebound for the Indians. Finds Schwartz on the run into the front court. He'll skip it across right side. Barker from the wing for a three. That's good. Barker with the triple, and we get our first Adams Network timeout of the night. 5:10 to play in the half. It's Payson Seymour 19, Pittsfield 15.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For the best internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber. They are local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Learn more at followthefiber.net. Following the Adams Fiber timeout, it'll be Saki basketball trailing Payson Seymour 19-15. Indians with a pair of threes to pull in to their biggest lead of the night of the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Sweeting with it, trying to go to the short corner. Reinhardt had to run it down. Caught into a predicament there. Throws it out top to Grattan. Now Frazier to Grattan, top of the key. Looks down low, nothing going. Feel that breeze. Right side Reinhardt.
Leave her up, but it feels good.
Grattan between the circles. To Tom Avis. The Indians back into that zone defense in the 1-3-1. 4:34 to play in the half. Tom Abe with the basketball. Brad Tom Abe shouting some instructions from the sideline. Sweeting with it out front. They'll try to attack the seams. Now he'll pull up for a three, and it's good. Sweeting with the tray.
He's out there. He's got to be willing to shoot that.
And makes it a 19-18 1-point game.
Probably as good a three-point shooter as they've got.
Sparks with it into the front corner. Leaves it on the sideline to Schwartz. Ball gets reversed over to Deeker. Now to Sparks as he's come all the way from the other side. Schwartz near the volleyball spike line. Just under halfway through this second quarter, over halfway in fact now. Indians have the 19-18 lead. Boone with it on the baseline. Good move. He'll put it off the window and in for two. Nicholas Boone's first bucket of the contest to make it 21-18. Indians with the advantage. Grattan walks it across the half-court line. Leaves it over to Frazier. Now to Tom Have, top of the key, who has a 3 to his name in this contest.
Swartz is a hard guy to shoot over.
Frazier looks down low, nothing going to Tom Have on the right wing. Out top to Sweeting. Back to the man defense for the Indians on this trip. Now Frazier gets the ball behind the arc left side. Out top, Grattan sets up for a 3. It's too hard. Rebound down to the hands of Deeker. Gets it ahead to Sparks. He'll attack off the bounce. Got the man off of his feet. Comes back to the right side. Puts it up and in. Nifty move by the junior Sparks. And a 5-point lead for the Indians with less than 3 minutes to play in this first half. Grattan gets it on the wing to Sweeting. Works off of the screen. Lets it fly from distance. No good. Rebound down to Barker. To Deeker on the run to the front court. Over to Sparks. Doesn't force the 3. Instead finds a wide open Schwartz right side. It's short. And Tom Have has his first board. To Frazier for the Sakis, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Nearly travel. Looking for somebody to come open, and that somebody will be Hayden Grattan. Free throw line, Reinhardt. Look for the back door, wasn't open. Now it goes to Grattan, top of the key. To Sweeting. Tom Have near the elbow. Frazier gets a touch. 2:04 to play in the second. A little flex cut offense to the Sakis. Indians really Dean up here. Now Schwartz nearly gets a steal. Ball knocked out of bounds will allow Gooding to check back into the game, the 5'8 sophomore. He will sit down. Blake Schwartz, it looks like, who's just on the bench tying his shoe. Sakis sit Frazier down and bring Bernard back into the game. Just under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Reinhardt with it to Grattan. He'll fake now, drive, runner up with the right hand, up and good. Nice take to the rack by Grattan. He's got 4, and it makes it a 23-20 score. 1:44 to play in the second.
Payson hard to defend with those long passes over the top.
Barker with it, tries to drive in. Runner up, no good. Foul whistled here against the Sakis, and it'll be against Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's first, team's second shooting foul. Free throws for Payson. They're 1 for 2 from there. First time for Lane Barker, who has 9 points. 23-20 Seymour Indians lead. 1:36 left in the half on a Ridgeline Sales Group Incorporated scoreboard. Free throw is up and good.
Bowlers Universe, come on and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They're open tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and have the Saki Nation Queen of Hearts drawing starting at 6:30 with ticket sales, drawing at 8 o'clock at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Second one ties their biggest lead of the ball game at 25. Got 11.
1:33 to play in the half. Grattan near the sideline left side. Surveys the floor, dribbles toward the right wing now. Ball handoff goes to Sweeting. Hands it to Bernard. Says, what are we in? Kicks it on the wing and turns it over. A turnover on the Sakis here. Maybe not. It's still loose. Now it is a turnover. And now a foul as well.
Reinhardt will pick up the foul on the backside of the court. His second, team third. Payson ball. Schwartz quickly back into the game. Gooding sits down. Frazier and Harrison, Bernard and Reinhardt sit down. Just got to have somebody who's willing to shoot the ball, but you're going to have to get a screen out there for one of those freshmen if they're going to be able to launch it up. First, you need a defensive stop if you're Pittsfield.
Sparks will bring it across against Harris with 1:05 to play in the half. Leaves it to Barker. Barker turns the corner. Kicks it out top to Gooding for a 3. It's off the back iron, no good, and Bobby Harris grabs the rebound. Grattan comes to get it and brings it into the front court for the Sakis, trailing by 5. Kicks to the wing in Tom Have. Brings it out top, Frazier. Tries to put it on the deck, nearly lost it. Able to corral it here, though, as Tommy gets it on the left wing. He'll try a three from there. Back iron won't go. Bobby Harris with a good hustle play on the offensive rebound. With 35 seconds to play in the half, Pittsfield a second chance opportunity.
Tom Aves didn't have much of a shot at that because of the pass. Now Sweeting shoots a three. It's too long, and the rebound comes off to Blake Swartz.
Sockies have gone a little cold from three here in the second quarter after being 3 of 9 in the first. 18 seconds to play in the period.
Now 4 of 15.
Deeker with it. He's going to try to go to work as Harris got on the top side of him. Left him an open lane to the basket and is called for a foul.
Harris's first, team fourth, 8.7 seconds left in the half. 25-20 the lead for Payson Seymour, and they'll have a chance at the last shot.
The bounce pass is thrown into the backcourt. Grattan will win the foot race, gets it to Tomei, who will lay it up and in for two. The turnover by the Indians, 2-1. Sparks will fire from the volleyball line. It's off the mark as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where the Pittsfield Sockies trail the Payson Seymour Indians 25-22.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 25-22 lead for the Payson Seymour Indians on top of the Pittsfield Sockies here at the break. Halftime stats brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday, like tomorrow, on a newsstand near you.
11-10 after one quarter. Pittsfield 25-22. Payson at halftime. Pittsfield's turned it over 3 times. So is Payson. 2 fouls on Clayton Reinhardt. 2 on Taylor Graham, 2 on Riggs Bond, single foul on Bobby Harris and Colin Bernard. On the other side for Payson, single fouls on Lane Barker, Brody Deeker, and Nicholas Booth. Halftime score, 25-22 on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. More comes your way after these.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. 25-22 Payson halftime. Pittsfield's 9 of 23, 39%, 4 of 15 from the arc, 27%. Went 1 of 6 in the second quarter. Payson 8 of 23, 34%, 3 of 13 from the arc, 24%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 11 points from Lane Barker, 2 from Brody Deeker, 6 from Blake Swartz, 4 for Nolan Sparks, and Nicholas Boone had 2 to go with 6 rebounds. Taylor Graham had 10 points in the first half. Brody Tomade with 5, a 3 from Connor Sweeting, 4 from Hayden Gratton in the first half. 25-22, halftime score. Second half, play-by-play comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream?
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Thanks to Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy for being our halftime sponsor. It is a 25-22 lead for Payson Seymour over Pittsfield. Saki's got the ball to start the second half, and we're underway here in quarter number 3 on Central Illinois Sports. Grattan with the basketball. He, Graham, Bonds, Reinhardt, and Sweeting start the second half as Pittsfield did in the first. Against the man-to-man pressure of Payson Seymour. Near steal, Grattan spins away from the defender, gets it back from Bonds, now puts up a 3 on the left side, and it's good. Grattan with the 3 ties the game up at 25 points apiece on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
First tie of the game, 7 for Grattan.
Barker, Schwartz, Sparks, Boone, and Deeker for the Indians. Lob pass down to Boone. He lost his footing, leaves it to the corner to Schwartz for a 3, and the answer is good from the left wing.
Give him 9.
28-25. Indians back on top of that three-pointer.
You don't want to try to keep up with this Seymour Indian team shooting threes.
Grattan into the front court, has picked it up to Graham, who had 10 in the first half before he picked up that second foul. Now Grattan on the wing to Bonds, top of the key. Gets a reverse to Sweeting. Over to Grattan. Good look, 3-ball from the wing. Won't fall this time, and Boone gets another board for the blue squad, the Indians.
He's got 7 boards.
Schwartz feeling it from the wing, left side, good with a hand in his face. Blake Schwartz in double figures as it's a 6-point Indian lead. Their largest of the contest with 6:33 to play in the third.
12 for Schwartz.
Grattan into the front court. Between the circles to Graham. Out of Bonds on the left wing. Crosses over, drives, kicks to the wing. Grattan a 3 from there is no good. Rebound pulled in by Deeker. He'll bring the ball across for the Indians as he directs some traffic to Barker. Back to Deeker. To Barker. Right wing 3, no good. Bonds has the board for Pittsfield. Barker had the big first half. 2 threes already by Schwartz in the second. Indians have a 6-point lead. Pittsfield with the basketball. As Bonds tries the dribble drive. Good take. He'll put it up with the right hand. Up and good for Brixton Bonds' first bucket of the contest.
Good job by Reinhardt getting the pick.
As now Sparks brings it across. Leaves it right side. Schwartz, little heat check three, and guess what? He's still hot.
15.
7-point lead. Largest of the ball game for the Indians. Bonds, long pass, finds Grattan. Kicks it out top to Graham. Over to Bonds, now to Sweeting. Right side, three ball up off the iron, no good. Boone with another board. He'll push it into the front court to Schwartz. Had trouble with the catch. Skip across to Deeker. Drives the baseline. Runs into Reinhardt. Shot put up is good. And a whistle and a timeout for Pittsfield. 36-27. The Seymour Indians have the 9-point lead, their biggest of the night on this Adams Fiber timeout.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Timeout taken by the Sakis on the Adams Fiber timeout. Their second of the game. They find themselves down by 9. The 5:06 to play in the third as the Indians shooting it well coming out of the halftime break. Back to live action as Grattan will bring it across the half-court line. Sweeting on the right wing.
3 or 4 from the arc in the second half.
Over it comes to Graham. He'll try the dribble drive, spin move inside, up at the left hand and good. Another 2 for Graham, give him a dozen. 36-29. Sparks into the front court. Looking for Schwartz, who's red hot right now. Over to Sparks. To Schwartz, top of the key. Lets it fly. Defender right in his face. No good. Rebound Sweeting for the Sakis. Into the front court. Long pass. Grattan had to save it in. It comes free to Reinhardt. Left side Sweeting. As Pittsfield dodged the bullet there. All the way around it goes to Grattan. They work off of the Reinhardt screen. Looking for him on the roll. Reinhardt with a catch. Rise, shoot, missed it, but found from behind by Dalton Phillips.
Reinhardt to the free throw line. Foul goes the other way on Phillips. Is that what they said?
Yep.
His first, team first. Clayton Reinhardt looking for his first points of the night. First free throw up and good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Pulley's team within 5 with the second and makes them both.
4:14 to play in the third. 5-point contest. Deeker, who's checked back in, has the ball in the backcourt. Out of Schwartz, has picked it up, throws it across. Dangerous pass, run down by Barker. Schwartz, he'll try the dribble drive in now, beat the man down, and puts it up and in for 2. He'll have a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul will go on Grattan. It'll be his first team foul. Schwartz up to 17 points, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. 38-31 ties the biggest lead of the ball game. 4:01 left third quarter. On the Ridgeline Sales Group Incorporated scoreboard. Schwartz seems like he's been around forever, doesn't it? Free throw up and good.
Halfway through quarter number 3, it's an 8-point Payson Seymour lead. They led by 3 at the break. They put up 14 points in those first 4 minutes. Here's Graham for an off-balance 3, no good. Schwartz has the rebound for the Indians. He'll bring it into the front court. Long skip pass to Sparks. Now Deeker, Schwartz out top. Extra pass to Barker on the right side. Blake Schwartz just inside the volleyball spike line has it now. Leaves it up to Sparks, and he'll reset the offense for the Indians. Barker with it, lob pass down low. Deeker, he'll let the defender fly by, put it up, missed it. Rebound, Bonds hits it out of bounds, and it will stay on this end with Payson Seymour. Bonds will sit down as Brody Tomhave in for the Sockies.
It looked like Bonds could have reached out and grabbed that ball.
I don't think he had his other arm free.
Okay.
Schwartz to throw it in, lobs it out top to Sparks. Phillips gets it on the right side. Now it gets an illegal screen. Ball knocked away and last touched by the Sockies. It'll stay with the Indians on the baseline. Who will throw it in? It'll be Blake Schwartz. Lob pass into Deeker. Looking for Schwartz. Now Deeker on the left wing. Puts it on the dribble. Drives in. Little right-hand runner up and good. Brody Deeker another two to make it 41-31. 10-point lead. Largest of the ball game for the Indians with less than 3 minutes to play in the third.
Done that with a flash. Blink of the eye.
Gratton with it on the right side to Frazier. He'll try the dribble drive. Off balance shot. Gets it to go for his first bucket of the ball game. 41-33, but Pittsfield has not stopped the Indians much here in the third quarter. And they'll give Schwartz a wide open three from the left wing, and it's no good, but there's Phillips to have a wide open layup. It won't fall. Off the offensive rebound. That's because he's fouled, but now he'll shoot two wide open free throws.
Graham will pick up the foul. He was the only man around to get that rebound, was Dalton Phillips. I mean, there was nobody within 5 foot of him on either side. Phillips looking for his first points of the night, 41-33, an 8-point lead. It's been as much as 10, 2:31 left in the quarter. High Archer up and good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404.
I get my chance, Coach, and I make a couple of free throws for you.
Lead is back to 10 for the Indians. Gratton in the corner in the front court quickly to Graham. He'll try the dribble drive, bounces off of a couple of guys, shot no good. But it appears he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
It's going to go against Deeker. It'll be his second, team second. Taylor Graham to the free throw line, has 12 points in the night. Pittsfield 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Clayton Reinhardt with those. The lefty puts the first one up, but it's good.
Reels Concrete, located just north of Pittsfield, right across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much more. Stop by and see the Real family. Call 217-285-5013.
Numbers turning around on the scoreboard, 43-34. Riggs Bonds will check in if the free throw's good, and then they blow the horn for some reason.
Missed the free throw. Pittsfield got the rebound. The horn blew. It'll be a jump ball, and they'll give it to Payson Seymour.
Why did the horn?
Should be Payson ball, and now they'll have the subs come in as Bonds and Bernard are back into the contest. Inadvertent horn.
Just hard to find experienced guys on that bench, you know.
I've only done it a day or two. 1:53 to play in the third is now the.
They do a great job.
Guard will get them straightened out. There's a pass out top to Sparks.
Phillips set a pick and got knocked down by Bonds, I doubt it.
Sparks will hand it now to Barker. Spin move underneath, turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound down to Bernard for the Sockies. He'll bring it into the front court, looks for Bonds top of the key. On the right side, Harris from the baseline. It's up and good from 15.
Bobby Harris with these first two.
Cuts it down to a 7-point game, 43-36. Barker with it in the backcourt.
Hard to really cause damage against Payson in the full court, isn't it?
Well, pretty experienced at the guard level.
To keep the ball moving.
As Schwartz has it on the wing right side, and he'll be fouled by Bonds.
Bonds is third, team third. Stops the clock with a minute left, third quarter. Here comes Boone into the game.
He'll sit down Phillips. Frazier returns for Pittsfield, sitting down Bonds with that third foul. Minute to play in the third. 7-point Indian lead.
Ashton Baker and Nicholas Boone helped us get the equipment up here tonight.
Here's Schwartz for a three, no good. Rebound down to Boone. He'll leave it up top, run down by Barker.
10 rebounds for Nicholas Boone on the night, 3 on the offensive side.
Over to Schwartz with 45 ticks to play in the third. Long pass to Barker, now Sparks near the center circle. See if the Indians want to hold for just a final shot here. Up by 7 with 30 seconds to play. Here's Barker now to the wing to Baker for a 3. It's no good. Rebounds Boone with a rebound put back up and in for another 2.
He's got 4.
9-point lead, 17 seconds to play in the third. Grattan with the basketball, brings it across. Here's the play call from Brad Tomei. Works on the right side to Frazier. Over to Bernard. Thought about the 3, now puts it on the deck. Grattan with it on the right side with 3. 2, he'll put up a 3, falling away, top of the key, no good. And we head to the fourth. It's Payson Seymour 45, Pittsfield 36. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Pittsfield will have the basketball with their work cut out for them, trailing Payson Seymour 45-36.
Blake Swartz with 13 points in the quarter. Payson 15 of 37, 40%. 6 of 21 from the arc, 28.6%. 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 85%. Pittsfield 14 of 37, 42%. 5 of 24 now, 23%. 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Sakis with the basketball. Graham on the left side. Tatame between the circles as Payson comes out in a 2-3 zone to start the fourth. Now Bonds on the right wing. Looks for the skip out top to Tomei. Deep in the corner it goes to Graham. He'll let it fly from downtown. Taylor Graham with another three-pointer to make it 45-39.
16 for him on the night.
On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, makes it a 6-point game.
They could use a couple more of those scores.
Ball into the hands of Barker. Had a quiet third quarter. That's because Blake Schwartz was busy pouring in 13. Now Barker says, I've got the even quarters. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Hammered from behind. He'll shoot 2.
Grattan will pick up the foul. His second, team first. Offensive board by Barker is his 4th board of the night. He'll try to add to his 11 points that all came in the first half. 45-39, 7-11 left. Time for a cold drink. The lefty with the first is good.
LSST Tracking and 3D Leasing. Call the Dunhams and their professional team for all of your trekking and hauling needs. 217-285-2808 for LSST Tracking and 3D Leasing.
Lane Barker, whose grandpa's sitting to our left, getting to watch a grandson on each team play. He makes them both.
47-39 the score. As the Sakis now bring it back toward the front court and throw a pass that's deflected out of bounds at the 7:03 mark of the fourth quarter. Tom Habe to throw it in for Pittsfield. Looking, gets it out top to Reinhardt. Now to Tom Habe with the basketball. The freshman trying to direct some traffic out there. Trying to get free of Schwartz. It's a tough matchup for Tom Habe. He'll try to drive in now in 5 seconds the call. And a turnover on the Sakis. Turnover here for Pittsfield with 6:52 to play.
Just 4 on them, 3 on Payson. Been a clean game that way.
Schwartz with it into the front corner, works it out top to Deeker. Now to Sparks. Back to Brody Deeker on the right wing. Tries to drive in, gets down low, shot up good. Just muscled his way through the contact. and makes it a 10-point lead again for Payson Seymour.
He's got 8. Steal on the play.
Deeger with the takeaway, got Graham off of his feet, puts it up for the and one, and he'll go to the free throw line as Graham picks up his 4th.
Third man in double figures. Graham's 4th, team's 2nd. Count the bucket, biggest lead, 51-39, and it's time for an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take the break, 6:25 left, back after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
6:25 to play after the Adams Fiber timeout taken by the Pittsfield Sockies. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. They find themselves down by 12, and Brody Deeker trying to make it 13 and the biggest lead of the ball game here for the Payson High Indians.
First free throw for him. He's got 10 points, third man in double figures. It's up and good. Boy, they shoot free throws well.
The lead is 13. It was a 3-point game at halftime. Payson has come out hot here in this third and fourth quarter. Bonds down the backcourt, close to a 10-second call. He'll throw it up for grabs, and it's thrown away. Boone with the basketball to the front court. Slip, slide, and turnover here.
4th turnover against Payson, first to the second half. Pittsfield's turned it over 3 times in about the last minute and a half.
Grattan with the basketball. He wants everybody to clear out and to spring this one up himself. Has it across the time stripe over to Bonds. In the corner, Graham playing with those 4 fouls. To Bonds, top of the key. Takes the 3, drives, kicks to Grattan. Over to Graham. He'll line up for another 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound run down by Blake Schwartz. Gets it to Sparks, who will bring it up for Payson Seymour. 5:41 to play in this one. Indians looking for their 14th victory of the year. Lob pass down low to Deeker. Graham flies by, says I can't get a foul here, but that's a 15-point lead with 5:27 left. Bonds with it, out top to Graham. Reverses to Tom Habe on the left wing. Grattan off of the Reinhardt screen. Pull up jump shot, little one-hander up and good for Hayden Grattan, who's got 9. Barker into the front court for the Indians. Leaves it off to Deeker. It's a very unselfish squad as this Payson Seymour team, too. They don't care who scores. And now the ball stolen away as Tom Habe gets the takeaway. He'll work it to Bonds, who attacks the rack. Runner up blocked by Boone. And the rebound down to Schwartz. He'll push it ahead for Deeker, who will put it up and in for 2. And a timeout taken by Payson Seymour. 4:49 left, 56-41. Payson Seymour, the 15-point lead on the Adams Fiber timeout.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
4:49 to play in the ball game. Timeout taken by Tyler Dushinsky for the Payson Seymour Indians. Their first time out of the game on the Adams Experts timeout. They're looking for computer repair or maybe the purchase of a new machine. It's Adams Experts. Call the fiber.net ball out of the break. As Tom Have gets it down low to Bonds. He'll put up a high glass shot, no good. Rebound down on the play comes to Barker. Now to Schwartz into the front court. Skip pass, Tom Have tips it, stolen away by Grattan. Pushes it ahead, but right into the hands of Blake Schwartz. A turnover for a turnover and a timeout by Tyler Dushinsky. 4:22 to play. It's another Adams Network timeout. 56-41. Payson Seymour on top. .22 to play as Payson Seymour takes their second timeout in about the last 30 seconds of game time. Indians will have the basketball, leading by 15.
Guess you use them when you need them, huh?
Near turnover, but the ball comes free to Blake Schwartz. He's already used the dribble. Out to Sparks. Hands it out to Deeker. Over to Schwartz on the dribble drive, and he'll be fouled by Tom Have.
Tom Have will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team third. Was Nyson the only senior last year? Only one that really played a lot.
Richie Martin.
Oh, Richie was 2 years ago, thank you. Yeah, he played in the All-Star game 2 years ago.
Here's a take to the basket by Barker, or excuse me, Deeker up and good. I think you're right. I think it was 2 years ago for him.
17 now.
I bet he's older than 17. Here's a turnover as Bonds went to throw the pass, and they'll say one of the Indians got him on the arm.
Is that Schwartz?
Sparks.
His first.
Bernard back in. Tom Have sits down. 3:50 to play in the ball game. Graham with it on the left wing for a three, no good. Rebound down to Deeker. He'll push it ahead to Schwartz. On the run out into the front court, layup up and good for the Indians.
20 for him.
They lead by 19. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Led by 9, now 19.
Grattan three, he'll get it to go.
12 for him on the night. One of his biggest performances.
60-44 in the front court. Sparks. Bounce pass to Boone as they beat Pittsfield back in transition.
6 for him.
Defense optional right now. 3:13 to play. Grattan to Graham. On the right side to Bernard for a three. It's up and knocked down.
His first points of the night.
For Pittsfield this season, 47 points with 3 minutes to play is quite a few, but they have not gotten very many stops at all in this second half. They will get one as Payson Seymour with the turnover.
8 of 27 from the three-point line is Pittsfield. Payson turns it over for the 8th time. 5th in the second half. Pittsfield's turned it over 5 times in the second half also.
Less than 3 minutes to play. 15-point game. Bonds with it on the dribble. He'll kick to the wing. Bernard from the left corner for a three. It's off the iron, won't fall. Deeker secures the board on the sky-high jump for Payson Seymour.
6 boards for him now.
Here's the ball now knocked loose. Carried into the backcourt by Barker, and they'll call that an over and back.
I think it's a good call. Payson got the ball in the front court, and then it carried him across. It wasn't Barker's fault. This is where the pass came out, right?
Sure.
Whatever.
Sweeting with it out front to Grattan. Bonds now knifes the lane. Kicks to Sweeting, fakes the three. Puts it on the deck on the drive now. Back to Bonds. He'll spin with it in the corner to Bernard, who will fire away from downtown. Rims in and out, no good. Ball off of Brixton. Bonds out of bounds.
2:19 left, 15-point game, 62-47. We'll have a broadcast on Thursday. The girls here at, 6:30, I believe. And then Saturday at 11 o'clock, we'll be on the air about 20 minutes ahead of that from the KHQA shootout.
Here's a pull-up shot by Schwartz. He'll get the little teardrop to go. Makes it 64-47 Indians. Here's Graham on a pull-up shot. It's off the front of the iron, no good. And with 1:50 to play, the Indians will slow it down a bit. Action for you Thursday here, Friday from Pittsfield in a boys game, Pittsfield and Brown County, and then that game from the KHQA shootout at 11 o'clock in the morning to round out the day. Here's a ball out of bounds off of Teeker.
Grattan still playing hard.
Here comes Jordan Martin into the game. He'll sit down Parker. On the other side, Pittsfield gets Grant McCartney, Trey Schleeper, Silas Smith, Bobby Harris, and Jaron Lawson into the game. And the Indians will counter with Gooding along with Connor Howell for the first time. Also checking in is Ransom Zinley. And the fifth man for Payson Seymour is Dalton Orrell.
Back in the days of Brian Ray, this is what you get in the first quarter in the first 2 minutes. 10, 15 new guys.
Lawson will bring it up for the Sockies with 1:39 left. McCartney with the basketball. He'll leave it out top to Sleeper. Drives in, puts it up with some contact. Shot no good. But he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Sleeper will surprise you with his jumping ability. Foul on Gooding. Sleeper looking for his first points. First one is up and good. Makes it 64-48. 1:30 left in this one. We'll wrap it up on the Logan Ag postgame show. Second one falls through.
64-49 with just over a minute to play. Gooding into the front court, hands it off to Howell. Howell will drive in. Will lean back, can't get it to go. Smith with the rebound for the Sockies. Pushes it ahead to Harris. Harris on the dribble drive, has it knocked out of bounds by Zinley. And it'll stay with the Sockies underneath. Sockies head to Auburn tomorrow to take on the state-ranked Trojans.
They do have NFHS there since we won't be able to make the trip.
Here's a drive in by Schleeper, shot no good but fouled. The Trojans this year really have the complete package. It's a squad that has height, good guard play, well coached, plays the defensive end well. Very impressive team.
1:08 left, 64-49. Sleeper, who made two in a row, misses his first.
Into the contest for Payson Seymour, Chase Gilmore. Also into the ball game, we see Vince Edwards.
Sleeper's second is good. He's got three.
64-50. 1:07 remaining. Zenley with it in the backcourt. He'll drive it across the half-court line. Have it knocked in, stolen away here by Lawson. Lawson gets it out top. He'll put up a three out front. In and out, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it will be Payson Seymour basketball. Another sub for the Indians. This is number 21, Liam Maddox. 48 ticks left. Zenley will bring it into the front court against the man-to-man defense of McCartney. Now to Howell on the left wing. He'll get caught there on the wing for a moment. Dribbles out of the pressure. Still on the drive. Now gets by everybody. Just drives right in. Puts it up with the left hand and good for Connor Howell. Lawson across for the Sockies. They'll leave it on the wing. That's to Harris. To Smith, top of the key. Hands to McCartney for a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Lawson with the offensive board. He'll put it back up. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for. Bobby Harris with the board. To Smith. He'll take a three out front. It's up and off the iron, and the rebound down to the Indians, and they'll win this one. 66-50, the final. Payson Seymour moves to 14-10. The Sockies drop to 7-13 on the year, and we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and more. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri Service postgame show. Final on this with the Payson Seymour Indians took a 3-point lead into the half and a 16-point lead to the bus as they win this one 66-50 over the Pittsfield Sockies to move to 14-10 on the season. Logan Agri Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois, and also in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Logan Ag for all your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
11-10 after one quarter, Pittsfield, 25-22 Payson after two, 45-36, and they win it going away 66-50. Pittsfield was 18 of 50, 36%, 8 of 32 from the arc, 25%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. They turned the ball over 8 times in the game, 16 for Taylor Graham, 10 in the first half, 12 points for Hayden Gratton, 8 of those in the second half. A 2 for Rigston Bonds, 3 for Trey Sleeper off the bench, 2 from Carter Frazier, 5 from Brody Tomhave, a 3 from Connor Sweeting. Bobby Harris had 2, and Clayton Reinhart 2 free throws for 2. Colin Bernard also added 3. Payson was 23 of 47, 48.9%, 6 of 22 from the arc, 27%, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. That'll win you a lot of games. 3 guys in double figures helps. Blake Swartz with 22. He added 7 boards on the night. Brody Deeker with 17 and 8 rebounds. Lane Barker with 13 points and 7 rebounds. Nicholas Boone added 6 points, 11 boards on the night. 2 for Connor Howell. 4 from Nolan Sparks, but did a nice job of distributing. 2 from Dalton Phillips. And that wraps up the scoring for the Payson Seymour Indians.
Final on this one, the win for Payson Seymour, 66-50 over the Pittsfield Sockies. We'll step aside on the Logan Ag postgame show. Back with more after this.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive, 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag post-game show. A win for the Payson Seymour Indians over Pittsfield tonight, 66-50 here at Voschel Gymnasium. We'll have action for you on Thursday evening. On the girls' side here, the 6:30 varsity start. Pregame show around 6:15 as Pittsfield plays host to North Green. Then on Friday night, the Sockies are in action on senior night against Brown County. 6 o'clock JV game, varsity to follow. And then on Saturday, action from the pit as the Lady Sockies will take on West Hancock, a rematch of the championship game of the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. 11 o'clock start time there, pregame show around 10:45. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the big game again tonight from the senior Blake Schwartz? 13 points in the third quarter, 20-plus in the contest. He is tonight's Player of the Game. That's going to do it from Voschel Gymnasium. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.